So Asmongold tried streaming Final Fantasy XIV. The problem streaming MMOs.
In this video, I'm going to share the secrets of streaming and explain why playing a game for an audience is nothing like playing it for yourself.
That's true.
A few days ago, I, along with 214,000 other people, watched the popular World of Warcraft Twitch streamer Asmongold play Final Fantasy XIV. And I think it's fair to say the stream was extremely entertaining. Messing around with character creation, the incorrect pronunciations of places and names, to the running in and out of enemy range as a tank, which is something you don't really need to do in Final Fantasy XIV. I genuinely feel Asmongold was doing his best to enjoy the game. He was giving it an honest try. The issues he faced, however, was the army of people, potentially several thousand players, mobbing him at the start and then crowding him as he played through the introduction. So many people that from the moment the game launched the opening cutscene, he was spammed with friend requests. The novice network request popped up instantly the moment he was in the world, and the opening elevator in Limsa Lominsa was crammed so full of people he couldn't get in. Even trying to log on for the first time, he was met with a queue of 500 people in the world waiting to meet him. Now, the stream was highly entertaining, and I feel it's given us a great chance to talk about the major differences between playing a game for personal enjoyment and streaming a game for the audience's entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Josh Strife Hayes.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I've worked in the entertainment industry for many years of my life, doing various different jobs, and before that, I was a teacher. Now, the number one ambition for children nowadays is YouTuber. You can check this. There's been studies.
I really saw that, that like in the UK and the United States, like what every single kid wants to be is like a YouTuber. And then in China, they want to be a scientist. Man, we are fucking up, man. Like this is, oh God. Like, yeah, I want to be a YouTuber, man. Please, man. Please let me be a YouTuber, man. Come on, dude.
Done. YouTuber or Twitch streamer is the new goal that people want to aim for.
That's true.
Many years ago it was astronaut, then rock star, then movie star, then reality TV star. Now it's YouTuber or Twitch streamer.
It just keeps getting worse.
Don't understand that playing a game for an audience, playing a game or creating game content as a job is fundamentally different to playing a game in your own free time.
True and
there's
real.
Expectations, there's pressure,
Yes.
there's goals you have to achieve and continue to achieve throughout.
True.
So allow me to explain the differences between playing a game in your own free time for your own pleasure and creating video game content for mass consumption.
Okay.
So, using Asmongold's latest foray into the world of Final Fantasy XIV, let's discuss how Twitch streaming gaming content as a job is quite a lot different to playing games for fun.
Okay.
Whether you personally find Asmongold entertaining or not is irrelevant. This is a discussion of the reality of entertaining an audience, not a critique of Asmon's style. Before we begin, consider dropping a like on the video or subbing to the channel for more MMO stuff. Ring the bell for all the future videos. As usual, a massive thank you to all the supporters on Patreon and Twitch. More on how you can support at the end. For now, let's begin. Let's start with the idea of you playing a game for fun. You're sat on your couch, or at your PC, and you're gaming. Your focus is on the game. You are looking at the game, enjoying the visuals. You are listening to the game, enjoying the music. You're probably reading the text in the game or experiencing the gameplay and the plot, which is all helping to draw you into the world of the game. The atmosphere is drawing you in, and 100% of your focus is on enjoying the game. You have nothing to worry about other than your personal experience. Now imagine you're standing in a theatre or a cinema, and projected onto the screen is a video of some top-level gameplay. The theatre is full of people watching the gameplay, and you need to comment over the gameplay and entertain them. You don't need to play the game at all. You just need to entertain. Your focus isn't on listening to the music or watching the visuals or reading the text. You can focus 100% of your attention on just commenting on the events. Engaging with the audience and actually providing an engaging and entertaining experience people want to stay for. In this scenario, 100% of your attention can be dedicated to entertaining others. Now imagine you're doing both at the same time with no script, live, for multiple hours.
That's a whole lot.
You need to be playing the game and paying enough attention to it
Bro,
that you
that's
can answer
hard.
questions on the story and personally enjoy the story while also engaging with the audience and potentially carrying multiple conversation threads on at the same time. And here's the biggest problem with that. Your attention isn't split 50-50. It's not a fair split between game and audience. it's actually much more heavily weighted in the audience's favor. You need to pay as little attention to the game as you can possibly get away with and devote all the rest of your attention to engaging and enhancing the audience's experience. And it's this balance of personal investment into the game and audience acknowledgement and audience interaction that most streamers get wrong. When you play a game for your own benefit and enjoyment, the game...
That's actually very true. There's a lot of streamers, like, I see a lot of people, and this is something that streamers do a lot. There are so many streamers that are fucking boring, man. Like, I just, like, like, if I ever want to... There are people that are ASMR streamers for me, and they never even lick a mic. But, like, if I pull up their stream, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out like a light. Done. Real quick. Finished. People that just sit there and play the game. There are some people that are entertaining and funny. I like them, right? And I also, guys, stop putting in the names of the people whose chats that you're banned in. Stop putting in the names of people. Oh man, I got banned in this dude's chat. He's probably talking about this guy I don't like, man. Man, dude, I fucking hate that dude, man. Quit, dude. I'm not talking about anybody you know. Do you know how you know I'm not talking about anybody you know? Because these people are so fucking boring, nobody watches them. You don't even know who they are.
Game gets your undivided attention. When playing a game for an audience, your attention does get divided between the game and the audience.
Yeah.
And if the audience doesn't have enough of your attention, they will leave. This means you will play the game...
They will not leave. They will sit in chat. Man, this shit's boring, bro. Man, I hate this. Bro, I remember whenever this stream was good. This sucks. I'm gonna leave. Man, I hate this. I've been here for 40 minutes and I haven't laughed once. Jeez, how long is this gonna go on for? I hope he doesn't do this tomorrow or he's gonna put me to sleep again. I'm asleep, guys. That's all it is. Yeah, you fell off. Yeah, no, that's what it is. They don't leave. They sit there and they complain. No, I know obviously like a lot of them do leave, right? It's just a joke. But like still, he's definitely right about this. He's 100% right.
In a way you never normally would. You'll narrate your actions. You'll comment on issues you see instead of ignoring them. You'll exaggerate your reactions to situations. You'll take way longer to play than you normally would because you're reading dialogue out loud and making jokes about it. And all of this energy that's being used to entertain means you as a player can't invest as much focus and attention on the actual game as you would be able to if you were playing alone. Streaming a game means you are responsible for providing both high-quality gameplay as a visual medium and high-quality audience engagement, normally as an audio medium, at the same time.
See, I'm halfway there, okay? Like, the high-quality gameplay is like, you know, it is what it is. But the audience engagement, you know, we're there. Yeah, sure.
Divides your attention and makes you miss all the small things in the game that you wouldn't normally miss. People laughed at Asmongold for missing the voice situation filters on the FF14 character creation screen. He was deciding on a voice and only listening to the shouts. He didn't change it to the laughing or the sighing. And people in chat mocked him for missing something so obvious. The fact is, he likely did miss it because the game was not commanding his total attention. His audience were. He was focusing on making one of the dullest sections, character creation, interesting. He was commenting, narrating, joking and talking the entire time. His energy was focused on you as an audience member.
That's true. I care about you.
Every Twitch streamer will tell you focusing on entertaining often makes you miss the small things in the game.
It does.
So any streamer needs to divide their attention between paying personal attention to the game and enjoying the experience of the game and engaging the audience and giving the audience something for their time. A funny anecdote, a humorous story, a personal relation to a conversation that's going on. And one of the biggest things you'll notice if you watch any good high quality streamer is the insane level of interaction that they constantly keep up.
That's very
This
true.
is because people's attention spans have been studied and found to have fallen in the recent years. The average attention span for the average audience member is 7 seconds. This means
oh fuck, man, no wonder I keep losing people. Shit, I thought it was 8. Damn it, man! That explains I've been a second off, dude. I've been going on way too long, man. My 8-second plan is ruined. We gotta go back to the drawing board. Oh no. 7 seconds off. Honestly, like, I've gotten bored in the middle of a Vine. Like, I'm watching a TikTok, and it's 5 seconds, and I'm 2 seconds into it. I'm like, never mind.
If something doesn't happen within 7 seconds of someone joining your stream or watching your video, they will leave. And this 7 seconds resets every 7 seconds, because you have to assume a new audience member is joining every 7 seconds. What this means is, if something interesting doesn't happen for 7 seconds...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The majority of people will actually feel an urge to do something else. You might have felt a small urge to check your phone, to switch to another tab. Maybe you watched another monitor or a screen or a TV that's on in the room when I was quiet. That's because people's attention span is dropping. Twitch streamers and YouTubers have to fight for every second of an audience's attention.
Of course.
And unfortunately, this means one of the greatest entertainment techniques is lost.
What's that?
Because all streamers know they're fighting for your attention all the time, they're very hesitant to allow or hold silences, which means the art of the tension-filled silence, the emotional build-up of these slower-paced scenes, is often destroyed. Imagine watching a streamer play an extremely tense and emotional game with a several-minute-long cutscene masterfully crafted to build and hold tension. That stream...
You know what's funny reminds me of? Remember that girl that was crying about the rabbit, how cute the rabbit was, and the rabbit got shot with an arrow? Whenever he's talking about that, that's exactly the thing that I remember, dude. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Streamer would feel the urge to talk, to comment, to narrate, and in their mind they are adding to the quality of the stream by keeping the audience engaged.
Of course.
But in reality, they're weakening the impact and the ambience of the scene. It's a horrible catch-22. You need to talk to engage and keep people watching, but you need to remain silent to give them something emotionally worth watching. So now we know that streaming a game means diverting your attention away from just enjoying the game for yourself and instead focusing on providing an entertaining experience for the audience, including narration, comment, critique, reading chat, engaging with conversations, and adding in your own entertaining personality, while at the same time playing the game to the best of your ability. And it means constantly making sure something is happening every 7 seconds to capture and keep the fleeting attention span of the average audience member, even if this means damaging the pacing of the game's slower scenes or events, so neither you or the audience actually get to experience the game for what it's truly designed to be. If you're still unsure of the differences between streaming for personal enjoyment and streaming for the audience's entertainment, imagine this. Imagine you're sat on your sofa playing your favourite video game, but then 100 people turn up and watch you. And if these 100 people leave, you don't pay your rent. You don't eat. Suddenly, entertaining those people is much more important to you than enjoying the game specifically.
Yeah, I would say so.
To see how this works with a horror game, you only need to look at how much streamers joke and laugh and make light of the actual gameplay mechanics. Suddenly, they're laughing about things that should be scary. They're engaging and talking to the audience during cutscenes that should be silent. The game itself is set dressing. It's background ambience. It's being used to bring people together and to enhance the entertainment value of the stream. Streaming a game isn't just streaming the game. It's streaming a period of time that is entertaining to the audience in which the game is involved. But
I think that's very true. Like, that's definitely, like, it's more true. So, like, for every game, it's a little bit different, right? So, like, for some games, I try to make the game more of a focus. And for another stream, I try to not really fucking worry about it as much, right? For like, WoW, I try to, like, really make everything except for the game the focus. Like, if there's anything, like, if there's new content, that's awesome. But, like, usually, you know, that doesn't happen. But other than that, I try to let the way that I look at it, right? And this is how I tried to stream a game. This is how I went into Final Fantasy, is I thought about what is the best experience for my viewers? What is going to make them the most happy? What is going to give them the most enjoyable experience? And that was my goal. It wasn't necessarily to play the game in any sort of way or whatever. It was, how can I make this playthrough something that people want to, and more so something that people enjoy and makes them happy. And that's really what it is.
It may not necessarily be the focus.
Yeah.
And with a high quality streamer, it very rarely is.
Mm-hmm.
There is, however, one major issue with streaming a multiplayer or an MMORPG game that affects the stream much more than most other game genres. And that is other players. If you are watching a streamer playing an MMORPG and you are watching them hoping to see their first experience in a game and to see their honest and genuine reaction to the beginning of an MMO that you yourself love, and maybe you're excited to see them take the first few baby steps into a massive exciting world, you need to understand the experience a popular streamer will have playing an MMO on stream to an audience is completely different to playing the same MMO as a general player.
Yeah.
Your memories of a starting area or the general early game experience are probably a slower paced, open, maybe less populated area, meeting the tutors, equipping basic items, fighting low-level enemies, jumping around or messing with menus. This is not the memory a major streamer will have, not on stream anyway.
You want to know the actual real truth? Is that same shirt, same joke. I think that I have enjoyed playing Final Fantasy more because I streamed it. Because a lot of the dialogue does go on. And the fact that like me and the chat can like laugh around and like have fun with it, etc. Like that's made it more enjoyable. Like it's been better for me that I streamed it than not.
We'll remember hundreds of people jumping around and spamming emotes and trade requests at them. People trying to give them the best items straight away, to carry them through content, inviting them to guilds, spamming friend requests, spamming particle effects to fill up the screen with processor-intensive graphics and lag the client, or players physically blocking quest NPCs or killing quest requirement enemies. Playing an MMO on stream as a well-known streamer or celebrity isn't experiencing it as a new player genuinely would. It is broadcasting your adventure as a spectacle, as a show.
Yeah.
And you are fully aware that you are doing this. Your responsibility is shifted away from personal enjoyment towards audience engagement. I'm a mid-sized Twitch streamer, and my streams generally get between 300 and 600 viewers, and that brings with it a small crowd of people who enjoy meeting up in the game and gently trolling me, which I'm absolutely fine with, because I know when I play a game on stream, despite me enjoying that game, I'm not just playing for me. I'm playing for the audience, and all big streamers know this. Content creators and streamers are video game fans and entertainers. That's what got us into this business in the first place.
I hate video games.
And the successful ones are the ones who can find that balance between personal enjoyment on stream and audience engagement and entertainment. If we want to enjoy a game...
Well, it's also like there's sometimes whenever you talk and like you make the content too much about you. And it's important to know, like, one thing that's like really good, and like Rich and I talked about this last night with Dungeons and Dragons, is that the mug, very funny, right? 7-second rule. There you go. And we talked about this is like, you have to know whenever somebody else is like saying something really funny and just like let them go and let them do their thing, and then they let you do your thing. So like whenever the game is doing like some really cool thing or like there's something crazy happening, take a step back, let that shit happen, and just go with that, rather than try to make every single second in the game all like super funny and super high content or whatever. Because there is a point where people want to just experience it to an extent. Like it's about kind of having having a balance.
Just for us, without the pressure of entertaining, we'll play it off stream. When any streamer or content creator plays a game on stream, they know the audience is going to come first. Asmongold is a professional. He has managed to strike that balance between personal enjoyment in the games he plays and audience entertainment at his streams. When you, as an audience member, watch a stream, your time, your attention is valuable and rare. And streamers work for years to get even a few minutes of it. Good streamers find the balance between enjoying what they do and entertaining the audience as they do it. So the next time you watch an MMO streamer and you wonder why they're not staying silent and focusing on the game mechanics, or why they're talking so much and missing simple things in the game, or why they're interrupting cutscenes with funny personal stories. Remember, Twitch streaming is much more than just playing a game.
It's because the reason is because usually the cutscenes could be fucking boring, number one. And number two, it's because I'm reading chat. Like, I'm literally not even looking at the screen. Like, it's like, yeah, oh, you missed that. Yeah, because I wasn't looking at the entire... I'm reading chat. I'm reading how many true LWs we're getting in chat. It's like, huh, am I getting to them today, guys? Am I really hitting today? Okay, yeah, they got it. All right, they like me. That's great. All right, true. Okay, all right, good.
A complex balance of gameplay, engagement, interaction, reaction, and accepted levels of audience trolling. We know you're going to want to get involved. That's the magic of the MMO genre.
True.
You can. And as long as that involvement makes the stream more entertaining for the audience, it's exactly what
the casino?
we want. If audience involvement is reducing my personal enjoyment but making the stream more entertaining for the audience, that's fine. Because the audience are the focus of the stream.
Okay.
If I want to enjoy the game, I'll play it in my own time.
True.
It only becomes a problem when things actively make the stream less fun for the audience, such as having a queue of 500 people waiting to log into a world, because now your responsibility is to entertain people and you've got no gameplay to bounce off to do that.
That's where I excel, is because I can just talk. Like, I could just, if you guys want, I could sit there and just talk for the next 4 hours and not even have a game or anything. And it's just like, and this happens in the OTK events. If you guys ever notice, whenever we have like a delay, Ms. Kip's like, Asmon, come up here. Just start talking. And I just start talking about, yeah, so anyway, you know, I went to Wendy's today, and can you guys believe what they have at Wendy's now? Well, look how much the chili is. This is crazy. Remember whenever they found thumbs in chili? Those were the good days. And I just keep going on and on and on and on and on about it, right? And I could just stall and waste people's time. And this is just what happens, right? I'm doing it right now. See? I proved it to you.
If you want to be a streamer or a YouTuber, then go for it. But remember, you'll need to learn to love engaging with and entertaining an audience as much as you love the game, because that is the majority of what you will be doing.
Yeah.
Asmongold is a video game fan and an entertainer, and he knows the streams are the entertainment for the audience. I truly hope he's got an alternate character and he's playing through in his own time to truly experience the game without the stress of performing. And I hope he enjoys Final Fantasy XIV. It's a fantastic MMO. If any of you want to join me, I'm on the Omega server. It'd be cool to see you in game sometime. And, as always, thank you for watching. Another massive thank you to all the supporters on Patreon and Twitch who keep the channel going. You can support from only £1 a month. Check the video description for links to the Patreon, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and our new subreddit.
Definitely helped a lot.
As always,
very good video. Yeah, thanks for linking it, Nandra. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, the Omega server. Yeah, chill out, dude. Chill out. It's good. And what's this here, pounds? Yeah, it's good. I'm easy to listen to. I've actually tried to be, I try to speak very clearly whenever I speak in my stream, because I know I have a lot of people that watch that are not English native speakers, right? And that's it. I don't know if I want to go through the whole video for this, but the whole thing, like, yeah, there's a lot of people that have made videos about me and talked about me and shit like that, and I think that's awesome. Like, I'm very glad about that. I think it's great. All right, boys, we're ready to start playing the game. We're ready to get into work. We're ready to get shit done.